everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Becca with House of Lenormand. Today we are doing Elaine Chao. It is still Wednesday, July 17th, 2019. And I was reviewing my video, the one for the Trump organization, and I saw something there while I was editing that got me to thinking. I'm going to have to pause this video and pull those cards so that we can go through it together. And but it got me thinking because of the corners. We had the tower down here and the ship up on the other corner, and then right in the middle was a woman and the bouquet. And I did these two corners, I didn't do these. And when I looked at it, I was like, well, that could be a corporation with vehicles, or that could be the Department of Transportation. The woman knighted the tower. So that would be a woman in a corporation, a corporate woman, an isolated woman, a high status woman, or a woman in government. So it got me thinking. And I asked if Elaine Chao had ties to the Trump organization for like transportation or anything like that. And we got the heart, the woman, and the dog. And those are two positive cards flanking her. So I would say, yeah. I would say yes. So I'm going to go ahead and ask, how is Elaine Chao tied to the Trump organization? I hope the lighting's okay. It's getting kind of dark. It's like after 5. Okay, so we have the child, the mice, the tower, the clouds, the woman. Okay, and the key just popped up. It looks like there's new corruption or small thievery that's going on within the government, but she's in the government and it's unclear. But then the key lands here, so it's not clear how they are linked. If there was a link, it might have been through one of the children, and then that was kind of cut off. Let me ask it again. Elaine Chao connected to the Trump organizations. Yes. And remember, in that last reading, we got on that first reading, it was the crossroads and the lily, and I said that they had found channels. This is a very conservative card. It's a pure card. It's the card of wisdom, serenity, peace. And I'm wondering if in that other reading, the channels that they found lead back to the GOP, because it was the tower and the scythe in the tower. And it was saying that the investigation had been shut down, but they got what they wanted. And perhaps they found some sort of a link to a woman that is in the government, that or a corporate woman that, let me see if I can remember what was in that reading. Okay, this was up here. This was up here. Hold on. This was back here. Where's my mountain? This was up here. She was in the middle. This was here. This was here. This was here. I forget what else. Oh, this was here. What was between her and this? Oh, the house. The house was here. The house was over here. What was in between here? I'm going to pause this and find the two cards that were in the middle, okay? Just give me 1 second. Okay, everyone, so I recreated that last spread when we were asking about what they find in the Trump organization. And this woman, she knights to the tower. So this could be a woman in the government or a woman in a corporation. This is a dangerous woman that is overseas. These corners here, this could be a corporation with a ship or a Department of Transportation. This woman is stable here. And I said that there was a pileup. There was some sort of a pileup. What's interesting is that the bouquet knights the ships. So that could be a pretty vehicle. That could be transporting gifts. This could be transporting gifts. It's a happy family. It's a happy family. Let's see. But there's a block though between her and here. There's a delay. There's a delay to a trip. And it's a foreign woman. I don't know who this woman is. It's a woman in a party that has a lot of money. A woman in a party. It's like a party of, it's like a public funding. Public funding. Public funding. Something to do with public funding. Okay, so looks like it might be a woman that was investigating, because I just asked who this woman is. It's someone that's crafty, witty, investigates, some sort of a private detective in the public. So I'm wondering if this is talking about the lawyer in New York, or the AG in New York. But I don't know why I'm thinking that this is, so that is the AG, and she's just a person in the government. This could be her in the courts, and they may have struck her down. But it looks like she got the goods, though, because right here it reaches the goal. And this could be, if it's not talking about the Department of Transportation, because I can't figure that out. It could just be like some sort of a corporation or an enterprise or something that had vehicles. So I just wanted to clear that up because I noticed it while I was editing videos. So in this video, I wanted to see if we could go through the lovely, fantastical Miss Elaine Chao. No, she's up to no good. I want to know, I kind of want to get an idea of, what happens to her after the Trump administration. I want to know what happens to Elaine Chao after the Trump administration. Got the bear and the fox, so that's suspicious financing or suspicious authority. Let's see, fraudulent authority, fraudulent money. Public office, okay. Okay. There's some sort of loss or corruption, a lot of anxiety going on here. There's some sort of abuse or something chronic corruption, chronic stress in the family. There's something to do here as well with trafficking drugs here with the whip and the lily. Perhaps something to do with leaving and returning. I don't know. I know her dad owns a shipping company. I don't know if they start getting into airplanes next to traffic the drugs. But it looks like, yeah, family corruption or family stress. There's stress in the home. Let's see here. Let me get a clearer read on this. Clearer read. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, there's the trafficking. The trafficking on the ships. It looks like that gets delayed, or she no longer has access to those avenues because the mountain shows up. So it looks like they may have to, if they're going to continue trafficking, they may need to find a different way to do that, perhaps by traveling by air next time. but the family gets blocked or they get delayed. And there's some sort of an invitation here. There's an invitation, and it looks like there's a delay before she goes on a trip somewhere. But these drugs right here that they're trafficking, because here's the trafficking right here with the whip and the ship. The bouquet, that could be drugs, especially, you know, like pharmaceuticals. But it looks like an upper, not a downer, because of the clover. It ends on the clover. So the clover's like a quick bump, you know, it's lucky, but, you know, it's not a downer. So it looks like the channels to traffic on vessels like ships gets delayed, so they find a different route to traffic, perhaps by air because of this. And they continue to bring in uppers. I don't even know what fentanyl is. I don't know if that's an upper or a downer, but I know that her dad's boat did get stopped in a port. I don't remember if it was Philadelphia or Pennsylvania, somewhere on the East Coast. They got busted for that. There's corruption going on overseas, with these two. And it looks like, I'm not seeing the fox here, so I can't tell you if she's going to get investigated for corruption, but there is a career promotion here in the center. She's going to get a career promotion being a drug peddler. Lovely. Okay, let me see. I want to know if they're ever going to investigate this woman. I want to know if they're ever going to investigate Elaine Chao. Because she's just as dirty as Mitch McConnell. That man is just bleh. Let's see. Let me ask. Well, the jackhammering stopped, so that's nice. I'm so sorry. I was listening to that video, and it was like, it was bad. It was like just driving me bonkers, and I was trying to read through that. I'm so sorry that you had to like sit through that crap. It was annoying. So to continue on, I want to know if Elaine Chao will be investigated after the Trump administration. Will Elaine Chao be investigated after the Trump administration? Will Elaine Chao be investigated after the Trump administration? Will Elaine Chao be investigated after the Trump administration? Let me see. Will Elaine Chao be investigated? No. Nope. 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 Nope, she's a liar. We know that. She's not honest, but she has ties to the GOP. No. No. Saying no. Okay, let me see why. We can get a Y on this. Okay. Why will Elaine Chao not be investigated? Why will Elaine Chao not be investigated? Okay. She delivered something stable, and then there's some sort of a blockage, a delay, someone stopping her. There's corruption and money. Yeah, because she delivered money, it looks like. It looks like there was some money stolen as well. There was some money stolen, or a financial loss, or money loss, or business loss. Perhaps they don't want to have the donors, the people that deliver money, that are dependent, you know, they depend on the delivery of the funds. They don't want to cut that off or lose them money. but it's the mountain's right in the middle, so they're going to block that 100%. Let me see. Will the GOP block Elaine Chao from being investigated? Will the GOP block Elaine Chao from being investigated? Well, there's the garden. Put that back. No, that looks like the government will. Someone that's loyal to the government, like a lackey or something. Maybe this is Mitch McConnell, you know? I don't know. Yeah. No, she's not going to get investigated. Something about not wanting to hurt the donors, or perhaps losing money for the donors. So yeah, looks like, you know what? Let me ask something else. Let me ask something else. This is such a tiny little deck. Okay, let me ask one last thing. Oh, interesting. Is she having an affair, huh? Well, I wouldn't see it. I totally see that. I mean, can you imagine sleeping next to Mitch McConnell? That's freaking gross. Just because his soul is so ugly. We see something. Hold on. Is Elaine Chao involved in human trafficking? Is Elaine Chao involved in human trafficking? Is Elaine Chao involved in human trafficking? Yes. Is she part of the ring? Is she part of the ring? Is she part of the ring? Yeah, and they're is it in the safe? Is the proof in the safe? Is the proof in the safe? Is the proof in the safe? No, no, but she's involved in a ring somehow. In the trafficking ring. How is Elaine Chao involved in the trafficking ring? How is Elaine Chao involved in the trafficking ring? How is Elaine Chao involved in the trafficking ring? How is Elaine Chao involved in the trafficking ring? I have my, well, let me do this first. Okay, so we can see some sort of a false improvement, but there's communications for a gift. It's more to do with drugs. So I think she's more involved with the drug trafficking than she actually is with the human trafficking, even though there appears to be a link there somehow. Maybe they're using the same methods of transportation, perhaps through her father's shipping company or something like that. Let me see. Is she linked to the, because they use the same channels for drug trafficking or the same clientele? Unclear. it's like there's multiple channels to get the messages, to send the mail. There's multiple channels for the mail. So there's multiple ways of delivering the news. But that one was, yeah, I don't know. That's hard. That's hard. There seems to be some sort of an important conversation about the drugs, but then there was some sort of a false improvement, or some sort of false migration of some sort. But the key for her is the drugs, trafficking the drugs. So yeah, we're up to 27 minutes now. I'm going to go ahead and cut this out, and I will see you guys on my next one. I have another list here for Rebecca Mercer, and I think I'll do that one tomorrow, okay? Thank you so much for being with me. Please make sure to like and subscribe, and feel free to leave me any comments and questions or video recommendations down below, or anything you want me to read on, and I will make sure to get to that as soon as I have some time. Hopefully there won't be so much jackhammering next time. Okay, thank you everyone. Have a great one. Bye.